Our favorite bookman and bookwoman are here today. Sarah Lee and Larry Woods have been poring over the latest new releases. They've got some great ideas for your summer reading list. Great to have you guys with us today.
Thanks.
Thank you. Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine. It's a book everyone's talking about. It's already been optioned for a movie. If you like Bridget Jones' Diary, Curious Incident of the Dog, you're going to love this book. I plowed through it. And what would summer reading be without Dorothea Benton-Frank? Same beach next year.
That sounds fun.
I'm up 2-1 at the beginning then, because both my books are going to be movies, I believe. Scott Turow's newest Testimony. It's set in the International Court of Criminal Justice about war criminals. And the most fun book I've read in 10 years, John Grisham's latest, Camino Island. It's great. The chief bad guy's the bookstore owner, and they blow up Princeton University. Nobody gets hurt. But it's a great, great summer beach read.
So you identify with the evil beach bookstore owner?
Evil, Dr. Evil. No, that's all right. I guess
somebody
that's
else,
me.
right?
It's a terrific read.
I've heard
read it
that's great.
One day. I loved it. I'm so glad that Otis Redding is finally getting his due. You get to hear a lot about sitting on the dock of the bay. It's a good story about a terrific musician. And The Bright Hour, a memoir of living and dying. Heartbreaking but beautifully written story of a young mother in her 30s who knows she has terminal cancer. She's a descendant of Ralph Waldo Emerson and leaves wonderful essays. Nina Riggs for her children.
That sounds nice. And yet after that you need some comedy, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So
I can't make this up. Life Lessons by Kevin Hart. He may be our funniest comedian working this decade, and this book's full of his humor and his insights about life. Really good. Or How to Be Human, new debut novel. It's strange, which is why it appealed to me. All about a young woman living in London and the dialogue, real, imaginary, that she has with the fox that's trespassing in her garden. Very strange story, absorbing.
Sounds really weird.
My picture book. My picture book is We're All Wonders. About, if you like the book Wonder, this is another story about the boy with the unusual face and his story, and it is such a great picture book and a great YA book. How to Make a Wish by Amanda Blake. It is, Ashley Blake. Two young girls find each other at just the right time.
Cool.
My children's book is How Do Dinosaurs Choose Their Pets by Jane Yolen. She and her colleague have done a series of a dozen of these. This is one of the best children's books, right up there with Berenstain Bears, Dr. Seuss, Mercer Meyer. These are great. They all start with How Do Dinosaurs for the young children. These are great books.
Cool.
And my YA novel is by Callie Bates, The Waking Land. It's sort of a Game of Thrones for a slightly younger set.
YA is young adult, right?
I'm sorry, that's
no, that's
right.
okay. I just want to be sure.
Which is everything from 80 years old and younger, right?
Right.
I'm
people
young.
that read, that's right, that read wind up. Les is such a funny book. This guy's turning 50, so Andrew Greer makes this character go to all the cities in Europe to escape his problems. And weird things and funny things happen in every city. I'm glad to come home. I love Anita Shreve, the author of The Pilot's Wife, has a terrific book in The Stars Are Fire about a horrible fire in the state of Maine.
It's hard to juggle and talk and all that kind of thing at the same time.
I loved Anita Shreve's new book.
Okay, good. We'll check that out.
She's a lifetime ahead of me for juggling books on the air, I think. The Lost Ones by Sheena Kamal. This is a new debut mystery. It's gripping. It moves really fast. Therefore, I liked it. Or The Reason You're Alive by Matthew Quick. Matthew Quick was the author of the Silver Linings Playbook a couple of years ago. Great movie as well as a book. This is all about a Vietnam War era veteran trying to reestablish his relationship with his family.
That sounds great. We've got a few more. We're going to have to leave it there.
That's right.
And you can get a complete list of all of today's books online at bookmanbookwoman.com. You guys, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you. Happy July.